So Wales and Denmark match is going on, and Denmark have taken a two-goal lead against the Welsh. I would have predicted a Wales win before the match started, but Kasper Dolberg has changed everything with his brace. Wales started with a strong team, of course, with Kiefer Moore up top, Daniel James, Aaron Ramsey, and Gareth Bale behind him. Joe Allen is all in midfield with Ben Davies, Joe Rodon in defense. It's a strong Welsh team, and Denmark started with Kasper Dolberg in the team instead of Yusuf Poulsen. Damsgaard and Brathwaite are in there in attack. Højbjerg, Delaney, Mahle, all in midfield. Westergaard, Kjær, Christensen in defense, along with Kasper Schmeichel. So, according to me, Wales would have started as slight favourites because of Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey, but mostly because of Gareth Bale, the form he's been showing. But Kasper Dolberg is a clinical striker who has done well in the past, and he has really taken the game by the scruff of the neck and has given the Danish team a two-goal lead. It's great for the Denmark team to be in this position after what they have gone through with whatever happening on the pitch to Christian Eriksen. Looking ahead to the next game, which is between Italy and Austria. This is another big game with Italy starting as heavy favourites in this game. Italy have a very strong midfield of Jorginho, Marco Verratti, Nicolo Barella, who I expect to dominate this game. The game will be fought in midfield. The Italy defense looks to be impregnable at the moment. Leonardo Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola, Di Lorenzo, Acerbi, and Donnarumma looking in great form. So it's going to be very difficult for the Austrians, but make no mistake about it, guys like Marko Arnautovic and Sabitzer can make life difficult, and as we all know, in knockout games it's all about just the one goal can really make a difference. The Austrians do not have the greatest of defense in this tournament. They have been known to concede goals, but as we saw in the last game and as we've seen in this tournament already, just a single goal can change everything in a single goal can change everything in the match. So it will be interesting to see what happens in the Italy and Austria game as well. Other than that, the away goal rule has been abolished by UEFA from I think from next season onwards, and that will really make a huge difference because it had given us some memorable moments in the past. We can all remember the Tottenham game against Ajax, or we can remember the Chelsea game against Barcelona. Well, Barcelona won that game. So there have been a lot of moments. So away goal being abolished, being without the away goal rule, things can make a difference. So let's see how that goes. Everton have set to appoint Rafa Benitez as the new manager. As you all know, Carlo Ancelotti decided to sign for Real Madrid, and that left a hole in Everton. Ancelotti had done some really good things at Everton, bringing in the likes of James Rodriguez, Alan, Abdullah Dokore, the transformation of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison. So Everton were doing really well last year. In fact, before their form kind of slept off in the second half of the season, but still appointing Rafa Benitez, the core of that team is still there. In fact, none of the players have been sold off. The only player, it has been rumored that Dominic Calvert-Lewin might be going out on a transfer. So let's see if that happens. If that does happen, it will be hard to replace him as a striker because he's given a lot of goals for Everton this season already, last season. So it will be very difficult to replace him. But he might go for as much as £50 million, which will give Everton a lot of money to play around with in the transfer market. So that's about it. The Euros have reached the knockout stage. So let's see how the knockout stages go.